A very good evening to you wherever you're watching live. It is a beautiful Friday evening indeed. I am blessed to have you live on my show. Today happens to be on the 17th of January 2025. Indeed, we've just begun the year, and I believe that as you were able to see through 2024, the same thing also implies that this very month, the Spirit of God is going to see you through. Hello, Jennifer Sante. Hello. How you doing? Reverend Adakwa, I believe you people were waiting diligently for me. Tonight, it's one of our biggest and important discussions. So share the link for me, Stubite. I salute you wherever you're watching live. Share the link for me, especially the group that I've been created for OPATAFUOR and the Zenith of Heaven's Ministry. Iva Dubuahin. I salute you all. Mechiamo. Unkachrom so Elizabeth Udru. Mom, how you doing? I believe you're doing great. Augustina, don't call. Tonight, I've got something special for you people. So share the link for me. Share the link for me. Tell people to come watch this live telecast. You can as well leave your comment in the comment section. Tell me where exactly you watch me live from so that I can really commend you for that. Joseph Jima, Sophie Shadrach, Daniel Ato, Michiamo Mavis, Ama Jima and Aona, Josephine Boateng, Michiamo, Mensa Richard, I really greet you all who are online. This should be our Mintonka. The catch room so mumrantem na. And they ever pontem. We have just 30 to 40 minutes discussion. Most importantly, today's discussion is one of important messages that I hold in higher esteem. I want to tell you something tonight. I want to tell you something. Mata Opoku, big ups to you all. Mechiamo Accra, Mwamu Kumasi, Zenit of Fuamu Kumasi. Okay, says and isn't to be any William. So we actually have OPATAFUOR. Okay, Mwamu di OPATAFUOR, Amu Kumasi, Mwamu Accra, Mwamu Tema, Tamale, Volta region and beyond. Mechiamu Nira, Meribuate, Mechiao, Eric Benaps, Mepacho, Mechiamu Nidia Kwanso. Especially you people living in diaspora, Mechiamu Mwamu Canada, for Germany, Italy, Spain, America, United Kingdom, Mechiamu. Tonight, it should be more African countries, especially people living in Nigeria, Benin, Ivory Coast, and Togo, and its environs. Big ups to you all. Nyamike, Nipacho. Dr. Odru, a very good evening to you, sir. Much respect. And then love to you and your family. Thank you to once again for the gift that you actually give me. I really appreciate it. Mechiamo, enyumrei Zenith ni bia OPATAFUOR dofo bia ohwe mi bia no. Metwe kra de so nyankopɔ nwunase. Ehye nkom to kra so se. Efiri na wo hwe mi asundwie enye wo dia. Animunyam enye wo dia. Erade nyankopɔn a ɔne batampa ne tumi ano ɔden sene tumi nyinara. Ɔmpepa waniwa ni nisuo. Ɔmo wapɛdeɛ nyina mmerɛm. Adeɛ bia a wabɔ ho mpa ya akyɛ bia na ndem gyina so onyame nipa. I intercede on your behalf and tell the heavens to open any door that has been shut. Nyame hyira mo. Long life with prosperity. Awurade ma nkwatenten a yedie ne animuonyam. Onipa bia a wayɛ na adwene sɛ ɔbɛka wato hɔ na watwa wo nkwa so abrabɔ mu deɛ wo Yesu dine mu. Awurade ntua ne kasa deɛ ne nnwuma sitie. De ɔhyehyɛ ɔhintadua akyire biara a ɔno pɛ w'animguaseɛ ɔpɛ sɛ w'anim gu ase wɔ amansan anim na ade a woyɛ biara no ɛtɔ fam no wo Yesu dine mu. Bɔne deɛ ebi renka apem ɛbɛtɔ obenkum na ɔpem du atɔ nifa. Ade a wo sɛ ɔte aseɛ nsɛ when in Kwana de Bihu Abonifua Katia, and Tiana Numere Michel come to Abrabo say, Babia will be ano, Radi E. and locate you, Wa Bruchri, open crater, Moa Bruchra, open crater, Moa, me can say, Abruchri, Yaribi Dauso, open crater, Moa Ghana, Wa Pidgetri, Edia Juma. Edrum maybe I'm your spiritual father. Call me at night and I'll locate you. You see, it got to a point that things were very tough for Jesus. And when he went to the mountain, he began to cry out to the heavens. And God dispatched two prophets. It shows that a prophet plays a significant role in the life of everybody here on earth. When God knew that angels were there, but he bypassed the angels and sent Moses and then Eliyahu Hanavi, the one that you people call as Elijah. And they appear on the mountain when Jesus went there to pray. You see, so at night, mention my name, OPATAFUOR, intercede on my behalf. The God of OPATAFUOR, I need my documents. The God of OPATAFUOR, I'm not feeling well. My bones, my bowels, my kidneys, I have fibroid. If you believe in the miracles of God, just make mention of the name and make enquiries. Seek whatever that you are looking for, and it shall be granted. Big ups to you once again, Michiamo. Yes, those of you who need cash, just mention the name. You know, OPATAFUOR is not a poor pastor. OPATAFUOR carries a spirit. I have the spirit of money. So if you need cash, you just tell me, connect me on the radar of success. Just connect your spirit to my spirit. Oh, uhiya cash. And also connect me. Eya kamete. Ibrana jona mi yesu sunyuma amete. OPATAFUOR mi yeska. OPATAFUOR nyankopon mi yeska. Meaning say, uska mi yeska. I need cash. And I'll give you. Mitrimunya dinyo. Or you don't believe me. Unjimini. Ma ye bibrama bino. Etru se ose mi ye bima. Nyami shra. About 8:11 exactly. Ghana GMT. On the Greenwich Meridian. Nti nyami shra. And then me no kasa for bibi home. Your friend is totem. I want to discuss something. Bibi, your friend is totem. TOTEMS. When you get time, find time yourself. Those of you who can read and write, listen, those of you who can read and write, find time and then make research on this topic, totems. I want to discuss it with you. You can say totems. I'm being strong. Now, ever since I began this ministry, it's left with only 2 years. Then I've got into 2 decades in ministry. It's left with only 2 years. Then I've gotten 2 decades in ministry. I can assure you that I have had countless of experiences with a lot of people. People living in diaspora. I've had encounter with the medical experts, a legal luminary, a lecturer, a professor, a farmer, who on earth with any job profession or any profession that I haven't met in life. I have met people with ministerial appointment. I have met political leaders, the giants in the global world. I've had experiences with these people. And most of the times, these people who come to me for spiritual help, when I sit down and begin to assess them, pray about them, discern the origin of the problem that these people are going through, majority, over 60%, take it for me, 60% of the people that I've had the opportunity to meet, their problems comes directly from what we call totems. And let me tell you, I'm not just a pastor. There's a pastor over there. But I am a type who specialized in parapsychology. When we talk about something that is parapsychology, it means that thing is susceptible to paranormal. I will explain it in Chi. Don't worry if you don't understand the English. I will explain it in Chi. Why? I specialize in the field of parapsychology. And when we talk about something being parapsychology, it means it can never, you can't read meanings out of it. Listen to me. You can't read meanings into it and out of it by using the application of the scientific method. As you saying, me your sofu, but enye sofu biya keke. Obi call Bible school and ye odeni no. Obi so say Nyankopon adom eba no so. And wako born in Paya no asha say na juma obi ane ne de. But me obi a it took God 17 years to train me. And I know exactly what I'm saying. To some of the field, it took God 7 years to support me to master that field. Nyankopon adwuma na me yen. Ye wo field bi wo ho a it take Nyankopon e bi 7 years. But ni nyina take 17 years as na nyame di training me wie. And ye kan obi a wasua de a me ye type. And then when I come out and begin to discuss something with you, I'm a pacho, take it serious and work towards it. Now, I believe when you work towards it, you become successful. Sharon Akosa Dorin Brefo at saying, Asida, Michia Yaufori, Michia Munina. Tieni, me master our field, I a friend of parapsychology. Near Casa parapsychology. And yoma yen. We dive deeply into psychical science, demonology, the study of demons and how they operate, how they possess and obsess people. Mythology, psychical science, mysticism, all these fields, I have specialized it. Over 10 years experience in this field. So I know exactly what I'm saying. Na machia nipa bebre wa brabom wa unim zenit e dom ne baho. Ebi e medical doctors, ebi e judges, enimdifo, ebi mu eye abanjuma efo teachers, ebi e politicians. Na one eba me nchen se omu hia moa e wa brabom no. Metnasi. Na se me bom pa ye na me yes sunsum nyuma e won krofo we o machia. Omo eba me nchen ni nyina dodo na no problem na omo kom no 60% baby free ye free hot totems. Na totems no e de na totems. The totems are animals, tree or an elemental that possesses power that works negatively or positively against humanity. TNU, Mary Magdalene, God bless you. I believe you're watching live. Ajay George, me pato, Nana, Nyamishra. Listen to me. Now, these totems are animals or plants or any of the elementals that possess power that works negatively or positive against humanity. Totems no ye de ya. Omo ye emoa. Ana se enua. Ana se elementals ebini de ya. Ye cast elementals are. Elementals are, listen to me, elementals are the air, water, fire. Tumia omo free gem, omo free nsuom, ene mframamu a omo kutia nipa. What you say? Ye from totems. Now, most at times, these totems, we normally classify them as akraboa. Oni pebie ni wa o wa asase we so oni akrade. Ni pebia wa akrade wo a wo hwemi wo akrade. Wo akrade na ebetimi aya aboa, ebetimi aya dua, and I say betimi aye elementals. Now when you read the Bible carefully, you will see in scriptures that some of these prophets, they had encounter with these totems, especially the prophet like Daniel, Moses, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel. All these great prophets, they had a confrontation with these entities called totems. So what you say? Now you will move into three categories. One, animals. Now woman idea omo say omo shifting animals. I will say if you originated, or when you originate from any of the Akan family or Akan tribes, mo free Akan ebusium. When I talk about Akan community, I'm talking in respect to the Enzema people, the Fanti people, the Ashanti people, the Akuapim people, the Achim people, the Seshi people, and the Bono people. These people are the Akan communities. Now, these Akan communities, they have what we call totems in the family. Now, when you go to the Gan people, they have totems, and I'll come to that. Majority of the totems that the Ashantis have, they are the animal totem and then the elemental totem, to be specific, the water totem. Tieni yewo totem panda mechiao ya grace mechiao mamia queer beauty me pacho mechiao enyumre. Tieni sa totems na yewo no. Oba Akan abusuani mu atese asante achem emfante ebono enzema seshi de mekeka keka kuapem ani omo akeka ho na omo ka ho ma ne ye Akan community no. Omo wo totems bia ewo wo omo ho. Na ebi mu especially Akanfo de emo de no eye animal totem emoa anase elemental no mo machi eye amuta firi nsuom. But ekwia enkranfo eni anwonafo no anwonafo totem no eya na efiri edua eni aboam ena enkran especially enkran. Over 70% of enkran, the Ga people, your totems normally comes from the tree, right? I'll get there. I'll explain things for you to understand. Now, sa totems, eye jinadia. Efia. Some are animalistic. Ebi ye moa, sa totem, ebi ye moa. Omu kutia nipa. Omu kutia ni papa. Majority of the people, omu bre, obi oha, wa bompa ya ba. And so still the problem no one other one. Secret woman say, sa totems no omu nsuro mpaibo. Obi o wasase so abia wo totem me wo totem. Nyankopon no obo wo totem. Yesu Kristo o wo totem. Tieni enintina o ken kan Bible a Yesu Kristo na mu yedi na chi no. Ni totem aye ogama. Ni spirit animal are visiting always. The spirit animal of Christ that normally visits him always. Ogama Ujamba. And talking kind the book of Daniel, kind the book of Revelation. Was in them Ogama bi wa jana him sa Ogama. They are the totem. The Ogama is the totem of Christ. Now the totem of God is a lion. And we call God the Lion of the tribe of Judah. That is God himself. That is the totem of God. Now when you come to you personally, maybe you are an Ashanti. I know much about the Ashanti family, not much about the external world, but I will touch every aspect or every field for you to understand it. So, Oba Ashanti ebusuamu a asonafo omu totem eye kwakwadobi. Eye kwakwadobi. Edianafo wo totem. Asechirifo wo totem. Someone they fight humanity. Your personal totem. Totem wa eye wo personal one na bia wa mechero eye wo kwan mako for asa totem no omofa so eba nipa nchen. Sa totem no natural makomako and a fa ho a omutimi connected to onipa kra e ma wo nyaw. Na de me pese me kire wo nyina ne say sa totem no ye wo ma hodo miensa. The first one is animal totem. Ye ka say animal totem a aboa bi a tumi bi o te say aboa a watu ne ho asi ho e de wo wakyekere ono ne tu ono tumi no wode na apam asi wo kra ho say o ma wo nya ho toda de bia sa totem no odi wachi ba bia wo ko bia ono wonsuro mpaibo se obetimi age sa kwankere ene breki sa totem no anse me wanya asonwie enti ye wo totem no ahodo bebre ebi ye jata ebi ye sebo ebi ye nantwie ebi ye osono ebi ye enwansena ebi ye kwakwadobi ebi ye aponche ebi ye kraman aboa bia wona unim na sase wesu bia no ebi ye wolves na sa omadwuma omu ye ne pa ne say omu ne make sure say onipa asase wesu a waba no they are like the spy animal. They are like spy animal. They follows you to everywhere. Baby unko bia totems ediwachi. Ye moa. Obu honum amode no. Follow mo physical. Obu ha utimi ho say baby obeko bia no na kwakwa do bi diwachi. Baby obeko bia bo say wunya tenase ana wansena. Kesie bi sa bia mienu miensa ana baako na bia besi waso ho na bia besi wano ho na bia besi wabeti wo utumi a wo ye totem a odi wachi no na omodwuma o ye pa de say omani pa bre omji ade ehia. When you pray earnestly unto God and God dispatches an angel to bring response to your prayer, now they hijack the angel on the way coming to you and intercept the blessings that God has unleashed or released unto the angel to bring unto you. The good tidings that the angel carries coming to you. These totems who are satanic and demonic, they intercept the blessings and hijack it. We have biblical reference and I'll quote quotation for you to get it. You see, so you can't joke with it. It has caused a lot of people, and most of the times these totems, they frequent in your dreams. You will totems are the biomuba dying. You will be ocean sisia. One particular abuabi, baby abokobia uhunu physical. Obisu a particular abuabi every time be out hunu dying. Ebu oha mo totem no omo ye obi ebi ye wowo, ebi ye osono, ebi ye nantwie, ebi ye kraman. Utan hu krama wo dying. Utanhu emoa aboa bia obehunu dayem anase frequently utanhu ni bia no eye utotem. Now sometimes when ya odifuo bi amana njewa sister, you can be a prayer warrior in the church, you can be a prayer warrior in whatever church you believe in, you can be a pastor, but totems will worry you. You see, Isaiah was somebody who was a prophet, not just ordinary a prophet. He was a major prophet as such. But this man was being attacked by a totem. And it took Isaiah 9 good years to be able to pray fast and have the opportunity to receive directions as how to go about in conquering this totem. Mami ma quotation bako. Na membraso. I believe you are enjoying the teachings tonight. Very soon, I will stop that teaching. Let me give you a quotation. I believe you are enjoying it. I believe you people are enjoying it, right? Now, let me read these totems, some of these scriptures to you. If you have your Bible, open to Isaiah chapter 30. Isaiah chapter 30. Are you there? Isaiah chapter 30. Read Isaiah chapter 30. Totems. They are there. Estajima, you're enjoying it. Okay. Listen. Isaiah chapter 30, verse number 6. He says, Negabu muahu atemusem. Wafa ahunyehia ne ahochere asase so. Die jatabirie. You see, This Bible has mentioned jatabiriye. Die jatabiriye ni jatanyini fire no. Die ehurutia ne wowo a otuo no wo no. Wode won nneoma agu mfurumu akiri. Na wode won akorade agu yoma akiri. Apostle wode rekɔ ɔman a ɛho rema wɔn fasoɔ. Saa nneoma no, it belongs to you. Now, let me read the English version of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 6. It says, the burden of the beast of the south into the land of the trouble and anguish, from whence cometh the young and old lion, the viper and the fiery flying serpent. They will carry their riches upon the shoulders of young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camel, and well, to people that shall not profit them. Read the scripture. So these totems that I'm talking about, when you read Isaiah 30 verse 6, it will tell you, it says, baby, a fiery and flying serpent. So the serpent here are the entities and principalities who come in the form of a serpent. When we talk about serpent, a serpent is a snake, you know it. These entities invade in your dream and they appear to you, sometimes to an extent that they attack you in a dream or attack you physically. When you see that thing, those things, they are called totems. They are called totems. It says, flying serpent, they will carry their riches. Some of you people, these entities and animals, they have carried your riches. Ubi oha, abrabona obono, unyansumbieda. Ni mehu empia totem ne hano. Me mehu empia. Or prayer kunya. No akwa 3 times ni na waluzi. Say oya. Enkudimdie ba na totem o te se nantwie no abegyina ho no wa pim sa edua no. Ye kan se wa pim nhira na to agu. Mumu bi aware papa enkoso papa anigie enhyira apomuden ebom abrabom a na aboa bi te se nantwie no abegyina ho no wa pim na to agu no ubre nyina aye kwa. And these are some of the totems. You see, these are some of the totems. Amajima, he says, also dogs are chasing me. Yes, dogs, let me tell you, they are the immediate totems to humanity. Dogs. When you see a dog in your dream, it means you are a prominent and a powerful person. You were created to take care of multitude. But you see, this totem called dog has been licking your hands, your palm, and then under your feet. Oh, say kraman wo daye mu a. E kire say onyame bo soronko specially. Say bra na bebua nipa. Wo nsam na nipa bedidi. Nanso so sa okraman na uhunu wo daye mu ni ntino. E ma wo kraman ne tafre wo nsam, o tafre wo nam. Enti sika bia obenya bia no. E be hye. Ni nyina eye totem, sa totem no. Baby akofa free and na mekiro baby free. You see? So the Bible talks about totems. These animal totems. Obi wo hono mu a denchem ene di wachi. Obi wo hono mu a akokɔ wo wabrabɔ no akokɔ. Akokɔ ene di wachi. Enti wo no adeɛ bi a obɛboa no bia no saa aboa ne yɛfrɛ no akokɔ no ɛbɛhwete no ɔbɛhwete no saa aboa ne yɛfrɛ no akokɔ no bɛhwete no obi wɔ hɔ a woyɛ sɔfo wotie asɔre sɛ dɛn akokɔ no ɛdɔm yɛ sɛ ɛba mu no ɔbɛhwete ato agu obi a ohu wɔwɔ ɛwɔ ne daeɛ mu saa wɔwɔ no wahu bi da anaa wotaa hu no a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wo ho bɛkyere wo saa wɔ abrabom. Se unya vision na wo bam na wankonya onyame nipa obam akwankyere ama saa wo serpent na wahunu wafiri wa ka hunu se wo ho be kyereo pa because serpent denotes ahokyere. Serpent, he denotes ahokyere. I'll quote scriptures and let you know. Obi wo hodoma serpent. Na de yam yan say mu a mu hu wo ewo ewias mu a mu hu wo no mu a mu tan hu wo vision mu no mu ye great people mu wo dimension bi a de mu firi ho ba wiase enu ntina otwease na nkasa mu special assignment on earth. Everybody that sees a serpent in the dream, you people have a special assignment on earth. But you see, because of the assignment, the divine assignment and agenda, why they brought you here on earth, that is why the serpent has taken to itself to attack you and intercept any blessings that you carry in life. And now, Nyankopon boshane special nneɛma bi wɔde bɔɔ wo ntinum ɛno nti na gyata wɔwɔ no ɔtweaseɛ no wɔno a ɛde ahyɛ ne ho sɛ ɔbɛ attack wɔ daeɛ mu. When you read the Bible carefully, busa ho sɛ adɛn nti na Adam ne Eve aboa bi ankɔtaake wɔn, adɛn nti na kwakwado bi ankɔtaake wɔn, adɛn nti na dɛnkyɛm ankɔtaake wɔn, adɛn nti ɛna yɛka ne sɛn ɔsoro, adɛn nti na gyata anaasebɔ, adɛn na hyena wankɔ taki Adam and Eve. But a serpent, they attack the serpent attack Adam and Eve. Abro attack the purpose and the visions for God creating Adam and Eve, bringing them to reside in the Garden of Eden. All these things were destroyed. I'm telling you, some of you people, python, a snake, has been blocking and swallowing your blessings. You see, the serpent was able to cause chaos between Adam and Eve and the God who created them. Why did the serpent create that problem? He created that because Adam was a special man. It took God some special powers before he was able to create Adam and Eve. But you see, the serpent destroyed it. So when you see a serpent in your dream, I'm telling you, you were created special, in a special way, but this serpent will never let you go scot-free. Nti wobɛbrɛ saa na bɛma bu kwasia, wobɛbrɛ bɛma bu kwasia, wobɛtumi atena wiase ne wasu saa animals, we call them totems. Obi wo ha wotan hunu nwa, wotan hunu akyekyedeɛ, saa nneɛma no nyinaa yɛfrɛ no totems. When they appear in your dream, you need a seer, you need a senior prophet. It's not every prophet. You see, these people, they'll come, read the Bible, pray, and you begin to speak in tongues and pray, blah, 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 blah. But I'm telling you, after prayers and you don't get directions, the prayers you have prayed, it will not go anywhere. Bishop Belinda Brown, very good evening to you. Rebecca Ajimai, very good evening to you. You see, the totems, they have been destroying people's destiny. So you see, the animal totems have caused a lot, and it's because they have subscribed to your spirit. So it is not easy to fight them. It's because they have subscribed to your soul. So it is not easy to fight them. It takes somebody who has a very higher discernment of spirit and mumu bebre asofo nyame nkrofo elders bebre totems and any omoko, they fight them wabos wabamu abunu akoji eduro mumu bi wo ha totems no ono obekwa mu bi wo ha aponchi na eye totem, obi wo ha odwan na eye totem, odwan no enye Kristo die no mumu bi wo ho mo odwan boni a bad sheep and eye totem. Nana Kiyama, good evening to you. You see, some of you people, these totems that I'm talking about, the animal totems, they have been revealing themselves to you in a dream. And sometimes you ignore it and let it slip off or slide off, and you think, oh, it's a normal thing, it's a mere dream. Let me tell you, Bible says that when a man goes into sleep, in the deep down within your sleeping state, this is where God reveals things deeply to you. Mensa Richard, he says, I dreamt and python has coiled around me. It's a very dangerous thing. Everything that you do, you will not be successful. You will suffer until you strike this totem, because it's like the python has coiled around you and you have been crippled. You are stationed at one point. You see, when a python coils around an entity or an object, that object remains stuck. You can't move. So that is how your life physically, that's how it's going to be. You'll be stuck at one point. You will suffer. You will sweat, but out of the sweat, what is supposed to come to you, you will not get it, because there's something, an entity called totem has coiled itself around you. Let's see something in the book of listen to me. Let me give you another Elisha Janfosu, please. I believe your what do you call it? Your cinnamon stick and then the naphthalene ball and salt. It is ready, right? I want to help you people. I want to help you. Despite the fact that people have tried tarnishing an image, I want to help you people. You people are suffering. You people are suffering. Let me share this with you. Open to Isaiah chapter 27. Open to Isaiah chapter 27, verse number 1. I read in English and afterwards I'll go to the tree version. It says, in that day, the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. This is another animal totem. We have shifting animal totems, like the sea. TNE was say the tree version was in a dano na awurade de nafuna dendin a eso na eye den no betwe denkyemrema pon a oye owo a ne ho ye here denkyemrema pon a oye owo a opompone no naso na wakum epumu otwease kese no eda no muntu bobetro fefe no ho dwom. Listen to me. So you are the bobetro. In that day sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine, until you are able to kill this totem, animal totem. You can't sing joy. This you can't enjoy yourself. Always there will be tears. Awali akomu awanye ye nyina abrabo a wonamu a wobre nyina ho chiri bebrebe ni totem over 60% totem na yewsa oya aboa ebi de ye denchem ebi de ye leviathan ebi de ye tumidie bi umfuno. Sunday, I'll talk about certain things. So try and be on, watch this live telecast on Sunday. Try and be on the line. Listen to me. So you see, the totems, the animal totems, it's a lot. God itself was talking about Isaiah when over 20 to 30 totems were fighting Isaiah. God told Isaiah in Isaiah chapter 30, verse 6. And then Isaiah chapter 27. There are more to it. I can quote so many quotations, but because of time factor, let's wrap up and go. You see, Hegaba, when I was pregnant, I had a dream that a snake has entered my stomach. Yes. Yes, you see, now Hegaba, he says, now, after giving birth, my son is autism. Yes. Yes, this totem, they cause problem, they cause sickness, they cause hardship, they cause disgrace, they cause the downfall of humans. They can inflict you with some kind of an affliction that you can't deal with it. I mean, kind of crucial. Isaiah 20 totems and an hand. Or bre sa, or bre ususa, ususa. Ususa ubi wo hono a o die no wo de ne be die ubi wo hono a onya oson dae na aboa bi awura na se ubi wo ha oson dae na wo wo awura nase obi wo hono a wasunda ya na kraman na dwie ponko aboa ebu a foolish and evil animal was having sex with you in a dream. It is a totem. Or the hunsu gu one was say o manyina be ye yarefo basa enioma basa basa. Totems, no, they have been destroying people's image. They have been destroying people's destiny. Majority of you people, you are suffering because of that animal totem. Now, the second totem that I want us to look at it is what you call plant totem. Now, these plant totem, these include plants such as trees, flowers, and herbs, which are believed to possess what we call powers. It's either in a flower, a herb, a tree, or whatever thing in the category of what? Plantae, the plantae kingdom. It possesses power that fight against humanity. And it will be how mufie modria edua bi wo ho tumi bi ti dua nim eya amukum moja egu ase, especially mu amu ye nkranfo na amu hwe me mu amu won kran adanfo ba kura ya me course mi refio oh mi kuroi nkranfo kuroi oh nkranfo mi kuroi mi kon kran kuro bi so na mi refio krom ho pa abosom wo kromo abusia bia edan bia abosom him. I went there. Oh, na first you say enkrofo bi ko training ho me refi. Oh, kro no nice kro, but kro no wura mu spiritually we don't yentena kro no o tena ho no ma de beto no mpe me ko kro no mu koya ade physically for somebody. Oh, omu free ni din bia. Well, when I remember I'll tell you. Now, you the Ga people, the Ga language, majority of you, your totem comes directly from a tree. That is why you people, you paint trees white and honor trees. You clothe them with a white sackcloth, right? You clothe them with a white cloth, and you will honor that tree, having the perception that it is an ancestral tree. We call it totem, a plant totem. Mumubi oha, mabusiam, edia, not abreza, not osudoku. It is not osudoku, but it is a krobio, a yankranfo kronibia, na abusum wo kronum na minhu bida, minko kura abusum wo musada. Ewo ponano baby sa. Makoho once will be na dem koya. I'll get minya meka kirem. It's not osudoku. It's not teshi. It is not teshi. When I get the name, I'll tell you. Oh, now let me get back to what I'm saying. Now with this, you the Ga people, mu totems pa hamu yedua. Mumu bi ohonuma abusuanim and the ewe people too. What you have one totem that is a dia hamu pa dia to me. Tienio, the totems, the Ga people, the totem that has been worrying and destroying you people. Now the Ga people, your men, the Ga people, your men. Over 90% of all the Ga people that I have had the opportunity to meet in life, including your ministers and MPs, majority of them, their spirit is tied to a tree. I don't know what happened, but prior to my research, I got to realize that no. So the reasons why majority of these men, their spirit are tied to a tree is because of that totem. Mashia and Cryfo Mema, majority of Encryfo Mema near Igwe, majority of them are Igwe for any Encryfo. Dear, how omu pa omu totem na, how omu wabrabomu, dua, majority omu kra shishim, enti enche emma omu nyinife, enkranfoɔ mema majority menkase omu nyina majority omu nyini fe aigbefoɔ mema anwonafoɔ mema majority omu nyini fe. That prosperity and that enibie, it is not there. I'm not insulting this tribe. No, I'm not insulting. Don't get me wrong. I'm teaching you something. Oh, enibie sa abrabomu enkan kona ema esiwo nipa yie no enkrafo mema because of edua aigwefo mema sa edua ne ntino entimi mo prosper yie. He says Labadi. No, it is not Jamestown. It is not. It's not. It's somewhere around Temade. Some Temakrubi. That's where I went. Maybe I'll get time and let you know. When I get time, I'll let you know. Don't worry. You see what I'm talking about? And that thing has been impeding the progress of you, these two tribes. So we have the animal totem. Obi ohonumwa. Uko konfuo. It's not Nungwa. Tieni obi oha uko konfuo ena okotete ahaban okotete dua ena odi share aduro ma na odi kodware ye adentia because na opeyedie ana ebia na oyare for whatever reason mama nkyerɛ wo say ye wo dua ene haha ni bi wo ha wuntimi ente just like that agesa oya amamre ebi ti say ahomachem ebi ti say odi ebi ti say nyenya ebi ti say tamiawu sa enua no eye duabosom ye ka say duabosom a eye dia tumi etim a wo ye bema ye wo nyenya be de ne ye wo nyenya ba ye wo nyenya bema ne ye wo nyenya ba ni nyina wo de edi ye wo egro ne ye wo tamiawu sa enua no when you go there yenti the daytime my spiritual works are check obi wo ha oba anadwo yisem ko gina nwuram e command free to me bia efiri duam efiri nsuom efiri ahomam efiri flowers na wo ni sa to me no wagi nipa no kra na firi sa to me ni nsam ansa na anadwo watimi aboa nipa no na asi ni yie enti enye everything ene ye prayers obi wo ho no mo a awase ye bibi ma wankasa enti mo amode mo honam mo nipadua ekọ sa to me die ni ho ekọ Jesus to me no edua ni bi wo ho a wo kotete anadwo a gese ode akokọ tuntum bu ha gese ode akokọ kokọ gese ode akokọ fufuo na ode kọ ebi wo ho no so a agese ode kosua miensa ekoma edua no ana ensuo no ebi wo so a gese ode sika. Listen, this is good Daniel Atu, God bless you, God bless you. It is Pram Pram. I went to Pram Pram. Daniel Atu, Pram Pram, that town. Every house there is bosom there. Oh, Daniel Atu, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. I really appreciate it. It is Pram Pram. I went to Pram Pram. So listen to me. A diano, you see, a diano, a diani bi oha, uko che diana. I just saw the kosua to us here. I just saw the sika coins at twice. Be a 1 cedi coin yensa. Be a 6, be a 5, depending on what the tree will ask of you. Then you put it there. So think about it. If there is no spirit in that tree, why did you put that egg over there? Why did you sacrifice a cock, a hen, maybe a cow or a sheep to that tree before you were able to pluck the leaves to come and do whatever you intend doing with it? Ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself. He says the trees that God created. Let me tell you, when God threw these falling entities, majority of them, when Bible says eat the fruit and use the herbs to heal the nation, he was talking about the tree of life, not the earthly trees that we are talking about. These earthly trees that God created, it has been corrupted. That is why in the judgment day, God will destroy every tree. God will never take any tree. All the trees have been destroyed. Why? Because they have been inhabited by demons. They have been inhabited by demons. I know a tree. Ukojina ho anadwo. Miwo edua, minim edua ukojina ho anadwo. Na ukura kosua miensa. Uka wansem na uka se nipa we kunu ma me obekunu. Minim edua a wodi kosua miensa koto ase a. Uka wansem edua ne bekunu. Busa se uka se yedua no. Eye tumi bi na tidua ne mu. Enti wose munni dua na ba no mfa na haban ne nsa yare no. Eye edua a eye enkwadua o. Eno na sa oman ne yare, eno sa amanaman yare. Na nye de wa asase so no. Se wunim kaka pempen broni atweato whatever. Edua bi esi asase so abia no eye corrupt because tumi akwakotenam. Tumi a emfra urade akotenam. Enti na ose obeyam asase no wasay asase no because everything here on earth has been corrupt. So don't allow any herbalist who doesn't have spiritual eyes can never heal you. Obi osi otete haban bia oni ani bia ontimi nsa yale da na busa won say ani no wana de ma no. Nyankopon ba mu ani. Se fa koye de ya. Enu nti se obi epese odi dua anase ahaban esa yare a okotete ahaban ni dua no e de bafia na nyame tumi na tinimu a na wo hyira so na odi nyame tumi na hyira so na dua na haban no are returning to the original state of how God created it and san odi asawa yale nenye edua na dinsininu ana do oye aduro na ma okọ ase anadwo odi kosua koto ho odi sika koto ho okoye amamre ebikum kuko ebikum odwan ena omde ko gudua na se ansa na omotete haban no ena odi abehye aduru ye wodua bi kura ye nkọ na se daytime ye kọ na se anadwo no so wobekọ no na tumi atinimu no asori enti okasa. I've been communicating with a lot of trees. Sometimes when I'm driving, when I'm having a long journey, especially from Accra to Kumasi, when I'm going to Accra or when I'm coming from Accra and I don't take plane, when I use the land, what happened? I've been seeing a lot of trees standing on the roadside. You see them. Sometimes they greet you, you greet them, you respond. They talk to you, you talk to them, you make fun, you go your way. And I'm talking in respect to these trees. They are called totems. They are called totems. And to obi oha ukoji dua bi. Say dua na ukoji di dware ye na haban ni nsuo. Obi oha ukotete nyenya. Nyenya na ukote ye nyenya oye dua bosom. Ye kase dua bosom a nyenya ye dua tumi tim. Enti dia na ode tete tumi no. Eye onyankopon tumi ni na ode hyira so ana say eye de onipa na ukotete ye ne ya amamre no. Inti me kanya me so no kore na dia kyero onyame tumi wo bonsam Satan osefo ono so ni tumi e wo ha ese nipa inti another totem no ebi no inti mo a mo fie mo beto ye dua bi wo ye se dua we dia ye mo nanam. You came to meet a certain plant in your family. They told you that it has had its root from generations to generations and you people don't cut it. And during some occasions, you people perform some rituals for it. I'm telling you that it will become a totem in your life and it will fight you spiritually. The reason why majority of African people, they can't progress is because of these things. You see, when our forefathers, especially those who migrated from Egypt, when they were coming down to this African continent, this West Africa, they lost connection with their God. So they saw to it that they can't function properly when they are not spiritually rooted. So majority of these family people, they went to different gods to go and seek help from it. And as a matter of fact, the help that your ancestors, some of them promised them generations to generations, that when they give birth, their sons and daughters will serve them. If you understand what I'm saying, some of these are forefathers who went to different entities and principalities for help. They promised them their womb, their generations, that their generations to generations will serve them. But instead of these people to teach us the sacrifices and the rituals we are supposed to perform for these gods, they didn't teach us, and they died with it. So you don't know the rituals you are supposed to perform for the God in your family. So you see, and the gods, they have principle that when they are there and you come for them and you don't worship them, you don't appease them with sacrifices and a whole lot, they will fight you. So you see, they become a totem, a planted object, a planted entity attached to your soul, your spirit, and they'll be fighting you always. If you understand what I'm saying. So you see, life is very spiritual, and you have to be rooted spiritually. Don't get everything wrong. Don't misunderstand me. I want you to understand how the things are working and how things are running in the rest of the spirit. So we have this plant totem. That is the second category of the totems that I'm talking about. Now, the third totem that I want to touch on is what we call elemental. But the elementals, people who are very dangerous with these elementals, we have the undines, the gnomes, and the sylphs. There are these four elementals. These elementals include natural elements such as the wind, water, fire, and then earth, that are believed to possess spiritual powers, and they have a meaning. And another totem, a kutia nipa, your friend elemental near the ensuo enframa eja ena asasi tumi ebi diwechi mo amoso dae de bia na udware nsuo na wo cross nsuo oba asantimamu a tienie asantimamu, it is 99.99%. Listen to me. In Asante Kingdom, they are planted in sea or in a river. The reason why the Asantes are powerful is because they are planted in river. The Asantes are planted in river. And every occasions they pour libation and kill animals to appease the gods that lives in that sea or rivers. Asantefoɔ, we are only asanteni ba ya obebodua. Obebodua, edua no de nsuo tumi na obebodua. Obefre antoanso nyama, obefre debe no de abodua. Oni bunu ni ya obebodua. But most especially asantefoɔ adentia, because asantefoɔ totem, majority of them efiri nsuo. Listen to me. Majority of Asantes, their totems, it comes directly from the sea. Enti Asante uko mampong, uko Asante kro ekesiye ni nyina so. Anase beebi a akonya kesiye bi wo ewa Asante mamu bia no ensuo tumi eta akire. Efisɛ omo de omo achi ekosi nsuo mu. Enti mumu bi mu amoye aduanafoɔ bretuo oyoko agona asachiri asona tribe no you can say abusuakuokuo no mu nyinara mu firi nsuo mu. Enti ensuo tumi bi obi wo hɔ a ensuo tumi bi na ɛhaw. Ensuo bi di atakofi, ensuo bi di aboabo, ensuo bi di tanokra, ensuo bi diebe saa tumi no omo na ɛha wodi sia no wadwira to agu adentia, because wo no wo nsom no wo se wagye nyame adi, nyame tumi di wachi, o nyame tumi edi wachi, o si nyame tumi di wachi, o nsom ne biem. But ono won fa wo se wasakira, won on fa wo se wasakira obe ono be ko a kopim se obe defeat no wakum obi o ha o totem no wo ni be ko anti wanya na chiwade amfa nka na last minute no the stroke ayo last minute wo yakora otimi ba ma wo no odi agora o totem no abo akoro na odi wachi no wo ye obeba ma wo no obewu akwala bi na ni suti se aboa obewu akwala bi no atete se kraman ontina fie obechini saa o ye oba so a basa sa do all like the nature what you say. And you look for a good prophet, a better prophet, not just ordinary prophet. You look for a better prophet and follow that prophet so that the prophet will help you. Thank you very much. Listen to me. You don't just say, I'm a born again Christian, I'm a Muslim, so I don't believe in those things. No, you don't need, you are not supposed to believe in those things before it will have effect on your life. Whether you believe it or not, whether you believe it or not, either you believe it or not, it is something that is automatic. It is in the family of everybody. If you believe it or not, nobody cares. You can choose to believe in it. They don't care. They will fight you. So you see, the water gods, the water goddesses that we have, when you go to Nigeria, it is there. So many water gods and water goddesses are there. When you come to Asante region, when you go to Bono region, Seshi, when you go to Akuapem, especially you people from Akuapem, you see the whole Ghana, tribe wa abosompe o masempa ya Akuapem for because muna mo touch them. You didn't to a two mu a tea abosom kasa. One day I'll take my time and teach you people, you the Akuapem people out. There's something special and unique about you people that nobody have it. You see, some of you people, the problems you have are your water gods. And then we have the earthly spirit. There are some spirits that are gallivanting on earth. They walk helter-skelter just like that. And when you are not fortunate, you meet these entities, these totems, you meet them on your way to your work, on your way to market, on your way to any convocation, on any occasions, any program, you meet them, then you are not aware of it. They will have encounter with you and have pact with you. Some of you people, have you asked yourself why you dream and you eat in your dream? Who cooked that food for you if it is not your totem? Huh? You eat meat. Some of you have been sharing meat. Are you a witch or a wizard? You have been eating all sort of food in your dream. Who cooked that food? It is your totem. You eat and you fall sick. You eat and get diabetes. You eat and get asthma. You eat and get pressure. You eat and you get debt. You eat in your dream and things will begin to fall apart and cause total chaos and total distractions to the very nice life that you people have started. You eat in your dream and cause total distractions to it. You eat in your dream and cause distraction to your relationship, cause distraction to your helper, somebody whom God has touched his or her heart to come into your life to help you. You will eat in your dream and you cause problem tomorrow, the next very morning. After eating that evil concocted food that has been prepared by your totem in a dream to be given to you, you eat it and the next very morning you go and insult your destiny helper, and that will be the end of it. Why? Because you were giving a food that is not permitted for humanity. He says, can you please teach about the Fantis, please? I'll get time and teach about all the tribe. Mumu bi oha ube didi anajo. Dayem ube di aduane bi. Mumu bi ube kwa ko di aduane bi wo dayem. Na ade akye tumi bi abetena otetere maso. O kasa o ka bibia na okunu bu afu na o boy no na ne bu afu. Ase won pe wan one kurati adentia because ya jire wa anadwo no amma waduane bi a emma nipa empe wasem. Ubie wa no se o kasa na ne o ma esei. Ya ma waduane bi edi ama bibia begu ani so. Am wakasa atia be ma obetimi aboa. Ene ompe wani mu ahwe adentia. Eye totem a odi wachi wa abrabom. Ebi ye moa, ebi ye nua, ebi ye asase, ebi ye ja, ebi ye nsuo. Obi wo ha otimi hu ja, ija na eba nso, ebi wo ha ensa eye ja na nipa ntoa so. Ebi timi hu skeleton na eba nso. Sa ne ma nyina frɛ ne totem. Thank you very much. Yes sir. Listen, obi wo hu ensa na eba nso. Onima de kodie se nsane be ye ne den se be ye de You people have been seeing a lot of things. You people have been seeing a lot of things, but you don't have the specific person to explain whatever that you people have been experiencing to. You have been seeing a lot. God has been doing marvelous things in your life. He has been revealing things to you, but it's like you don't have that kind of a person that will be there in your life to explain things to you. You don't have it. That is it. So you see, now we have 4 ways. First one, you totem, and back we by what we call birth totems. By birth totems. Now, a person's totem is determined by the birth date, time, or what you call determined by their birth date, time, or circumstances. Obi wo hodo mu a wonyemono tumi bi no bedagu yinsen no so, but na wonya we eye sa wo totem no wona de ne hunsuo be fora wo ba no ana wo ne de ne ba wiase wase no mumu bi wo ho anenka wose ya wo mu on the 19th, but see ya wo mu 19th a totem no onya wo kra mu nso enti wotimi postpone wo nyins wawo no e ma no ko ebi on the 20th na wa jam ne yawo na watimi anya wo yie. Yes. Enti obi wo hodo mu a awo kana obepre saa ontimi nwo majority of these things omo a awo ka omo kwa awo so omo ntimi nwo omo kwa awo so na omo awu omo kwa awo so a lot of things happen in the labor room. Some of you people, when you go to the labor room, you don't go there to go and deliver. You go and talk so much and cry because of the pains you are going through. And because of that, you say a lot of things. And all these things will be put together and they will code it into your DNA. And through you, your child will get access to it. They will be able to deposit that information. All those things that you said at the labor room, through you, they'll be able to deposit that or inculcate that information into the heart of the child that you have given birth to. And so majority of you people, you inherited the totem through childbirth. A woman, oh, you see, when you go to these big hospitals, in the likes of Kwalebu, Konfanochi, or let me generalize everything. All the hospitals, it is not all the nurses over there that have good spirit. Some are demons in disguise. Some also, they are witches and wizards, and they have access to different entities. And always, they have been given that pressure and power to recruit people and bring into their kingdom. So when they give birth, when you go there, in the process of going to give birth, what happens? These nurses, after giving birth, they initiate the child in which you are not aware of it. So when the child starts growing, automatically, no matter what you do, the child will operate as how it has been instructed or ordained since birth. Asofo no mo a mo wo no mo kɔ hospital mo a mo kɔ hospital mo a mo kɔ wo hospital me nka say me nka hospital you have to go to hospital, but you have to cover yourself and protect yourself before you go to the hospital for any delivery or whatever. Mo a mo kɔ hospital no nurse ni na wo oba no oje wa wo no, majority of them midwives wo no bebre omo ya baifuo ebi mu serve tumi bi ebi mu ware enua emmepo ensuo tumi enti omo no ensuo tumi ne mo omo pressure se omo ntwi nipa emra omo ahenie mu na omo mesom wom enu ti die na oye die omo ye ne se wo wabɔ modin akɔ na wo kɔ akɔwo no na omo age wa wo na omo de omo tumi ni bi ahya akwala ni mu akwala no benyini no misbehave no behave in some weird ways bi akwala no utibi se huhu finti ni mu kwasiasem ade a eye nipa no de ompeda okahwea ontie onfa ho ene o mafin no ye adentia Otimi say when to me be na timi banimu because to me be ntini mu ankasa I mada. Hello, said the American mutia, Zenetefo. He say mini hobby mu, mini hobby. Eti moi mon ni totem no, mon daily. Nanka, adenti na utimi wo akwala na doctor ni ana nurse ni aka cho say ah oba we die ne ho ofe o shebre pa o daache oba ni pakese oni ani anka ohun se daache onipa be na ani oka de shebre mu nsem ha onipa be na ani oka shebre mu nsem tell me. Hello, do we have somebody here on earth who doesn't have spiritual eyes that speaks about the things of the spirit before? I have not been to the United States. How can I tell you what is happening there right now? I can only do that when I have a live telecast of whatever event that is happening over there. So, you see, things happen when you are not aware of it. So you are totems, you had it through childbirth. You how ukowono, ubabano, ukowono, and you must see. Mubibi oha, mukowo yano, muye yano, emoja tu. Mumubi oha, mutimina mwana makoshia, obi amunimu no akacha say, hey, bra, sister, akola we weni. Bi wa otimi koshia bibi unimu no. Ba nipa no wa ni ntino watime ho akwala na crowd de oba be no abo kokko. Unim de efiri spiritual totems. Oh yes, Nana J, he says, so Papa, it means that these totems can even let your child grow and rise up. Oh, of course. The totems, they do a lot of things. They even go beyond that. Absalom rose up against his father David because there was a totem. One day I'll take my time and explain the 12 totems that withstood against the life of David. David complained bitterly. He went through a lot of things. Even when they gave birth to David, they knew David. David was a man who had already come to the earth, died and gone. He did something that was not pleased in the sight of God, and God took him. This is very deep. So David, he becoming a king and giving birth to Solomon was his second time on earth. He did something. David did something in his early beginning when he first came to the world. He did something and God took him. David na muhuni sa. Tamani e friend David no oba asase so tie die. Na odinka ba wiase first and oye bibi and Yankopon twa me nkwa na so. And ode ne koye no sa ba biem no obeye David. First na di pa ho. Ni nyina ya chiro no Bible no batman nkyere wa hu da. And David de no ye nipa no what hodada odinka ba wiase no ya ade awurade mpe and otwa me nkwa na so. And okoye owuye na okoye na Yankopon sa wo na tiko. Jeremiah was having totem. It is in the Bible. If you like, I can list all the prophets who were battling with totems. Now, the second thing is, some of you people, you had your engagement with the totems through dreams. A person embarks on a vision quest, a spiritual journey to discover their totem. Also die. Huh? Also die when you be an adrenaline. You see, in a dream state, what normally happens is that the spirit in your body, it leaves the body there and it begins to go out there and perceive information. But when you are not fortunate enough, this your spirit man will have an encounter with an entity, and the entity will capture your spirit and have pact with it before returning back to the body. The person I'm trying to say, mumu bi wo ha mototems no daye mu na munyae adentia abra woni pa dane nam say unni spiritual father papa bi ahye ne na asenti no ubo se wo kra na pie en na ba wo so daye no ubi wo abo se aboa bi adwa agusu no watu na mwim ya na wa adwene ye se aboa na ntimi ansɛn na watu afiru problem the pato untu afiru problem de da so ho a check we semboa na normally de tie ne sɛ unni tumi bi a utihye na sentino na tumi ni be protect wa na dwuntino sɛ wo kra epia bonten a upia sɛ wo kra epia bonten a wo kra epia bonten no otimi kohyia saa totem yi bi na totem na kye wo kra no one na konya apam ansa na totem no wagya no na wo kra na saa behye wo nipaduam enti won sole no bonso honam nyina ene de honam yo because baby am call you no ye de wakosoa ye de wakoye galamsey anadu but you are not away. Now the fourth way so a ye di nya totem no so no e bi ye ancestral. We call it ancestral connections. A person's totem is passed down to them through their ancestors or family lineage or lineage. Mumu bi ohwa mumu abusuam me ba tumi a me wono oye de yan aniti e hyase tie ne. That is why David said, "Many me fear for the ebesuma urade, even if nobody worships God. Many me fear the ebesuma." Enti so obi asom antoa nso nyama, obi som brekune, obi som antoa, obi som asu afram, obi som asu densu, obi som china man bosom a, obi som tachiman aboa cherewa, obi som okonyamako Krobos, the Krobos, are you online? Is there any Krobo woman online? Give me a shout out here. Now, Okonyamako or whatever spirit that your great grandparent served, let me tell you that automatically that spirit has a covenant with you. If you don't want the covenant, you are supposed to work towards it and break it. It will be in her or ye chinamai ba or say bosoma friend chinamai enini niapam. Be a opapa. Okodi aduro okro bi so okoye no bosom kro no okodi aduro won ho no ensam na bosom ne kan ye no obeka kire o wan kan kire o ba se wawo ene papa wu me ka kire o se saa tumi no one wo e wa apam enti ubagi nyame dia age so obi boa enti totems no obi ho no mu a bosom bi enu a oni totem bosom bi a o totem kire man edura na dro odane abo abai ebi amosom te gare no obetu no mu fie etia frama obetu no fie kwaku mosi obetu no fie obo kofi bosom kwaku abrante bosom ta akora bosom ta kofi bosom akese saa abosom ni nyinara obetu no fie but unu se waginyame adi wabe ya abode foforo sister the culture says spiritually no san sensem na ya mokeka na ya enye adwuma o sa wo so abaye abode foforo de a agese ye bo wasu me ye gye ufiri sa tumi ni ye ufiri apam na ase enti obi o no mo a sa okotumi bi ho bosum bi ho ekogi ne tumi na ofi say wontimi ne bosum no ennam bi ma. What you normally do is that first no omo ana omu ni tumi you will go there and appease and communicate with the gods that henceforth I don't want to have part with you anymore. I have part ways with you people. Then they will perform certain rituals for you. Then you go your way. Right? By the OPATAFUOR TV, nobody has ever come to me and I have ever told the person that go and do these sacrifices for whatever God that you people have in your family. You will to me as BBI. But in reality, we inherit totems. We inherit totems from our ancestors. There are gods and entities that our forefathers went in for in the process of building a family. They went in for a totem, and as a result of that, we are okay. Teresa, that is Okonya Maku. Okay, yes, I have stayed in Krobodumasi before, about somewhere 2006-7 there on. I stayed 6-7 years. See, when did Kufuor do what we call the redenomination? The Bank of Ghana is changing our currency from July 2007, right? From July 2007, the value is the same. That time I was at Krobo Dumasi. So the Krobo people, you have a family member here. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So these totem, there are deeper meanings. And I'll teach you what you are to do to revoke all these things. So just keep in touch. I'll find, as time goes on, I'll teach you all and ways and means as how to deal with these totems. So tonight, I had the privilege to entreat the topic called totem. I believe this thing is there with you, right? I believe your what do you call it? What do you call it? Your cinnamon and those things. What you do with your cinnamon is that you have to go and then